Alright guys, so we are back on the 442. I did some garage upgrades or whatever, but anyway, so I want to address the trunk now. So basically where the tubs are, it was the same as the front, right? So they had a bunch of, they have a bunch of silicone or something in there trying to hold it together. But, well, if you press on it, they move in and out. So I'm going to sturdy those up on this side. So basically everything that I did in the front half of the tubs, I am now doing on the back half. I got to pull the battery out. There's a bunch of holes that we got to fix over the years. He's tried different combinations of fuel pumps and all that stuff. So there's a bunch of holes that we have to fill up. He was saying something about grommets. I don't have grommets, so I'm just gonna try to wing it on this one. I am not going to weld any metal in back here because the gas tank is right there, and it's a little too close for my comfort to be welding so close to the gas tank. So probably what I'll do is I'll just be putting pieces in, probably just panel bonding them in. I'll be honest, I'm probably just going to panel bond them in, clean all the metal around it, put a piece of metal, stick it in there. It'll look nice. It won't look like it's like, oh man, what is that, you know? So I'm going to start working on that because it is Sunday. So Saturday I went into work for a half day to get caught up on stuff, and then the rest of the half of the day and a good part of this morning I was building filter box, which is in the update video. So yeah, I was actually not going to do anything with the car. I was just going to clean the shop, you know, move all the stuff up there that I wanted out of the way. But I figured might as well get those pieces in and panel bonding, because it does take a while for that to cure up when you're using it in this type of nature. If you're just putting it over some welds just to seal it up, so to speak, like I did on the floors in there, you could probably give it like an hour and a half, and it's set up enough to be able to coat over it with something. But with this, I want them sitting in there and basically sit overnight, if not longer, right? So we probably won't have too much going on this weekend, just filling up those holes. And then once I get done with that, then I'll probably clean up the shop. But anyway, so this gets us started for the next video. So hang on, here we go. So I use my little picky tool and I just kind of dig out all the old stuff. I'll give you a whirl over here. Just like that, it all comes out. I will wire wheel all that stuff, of course, but yeah, so let me get after this. What I'm doing here is making some templates for these things so I can cut up some metal and put them in. All right, guys, so I've got that one, that hole, this guy right here, this one. So this actually goes like that. So once this is down in there, it goes right there. And I kind of humped it out so it wouldn't be like a sharp edge. And then we have to fill in that right there, through here, up in here, there, and then on this side, right here. Yep. So that's what we're gonna do now. So I'm gonna let that set up and for a little bit, and then we'll see where we go from there. I gotta see, I don't think I have any more of that expanding foam. I might have to order some from Amazon, and then it'll probably be here in a couple days to finish up that wheel tub right there. But all the holes are filled up, and I'll swap you around. Let's check it out. And there they are. So that's filled up. That is all. This was actually really close, so that I could just use my panel bond in there, the 3 holes that were right there, 3 holes there, and then right there was close enough where I could bond that up. And then I had 2 holes, and then that one right there. I mean, obviously, when you look really close, you can still see daylight, but we're trying to minimize junk coming into the car or into the trunk. So that's why, you know, having a really big hole versus just a little bit right here. And probably what I'll do is just probably shoot a little foam in there and then smooth it all out. Same with this side over here. I mean, I know that there's the battery cables. Whoa, battery cables right there. Let me move that back over. There we go, right there. The battery cable's right there, so it's going to have a little bit of an opening. But yeah, we're just trying to minimize it. Alright guys, since that's setting up in the trunk, let's see what we can do with the transmission hump center console whole shifter thingy. Let's see if we can close that up a bit. Alright guys, so I ended up just knocking out that shifter boot cover thing. Basically I'm just making the hole smaller so his shift boot that he has can go over it and attach. Because before the hole was so big, he's had changed transmissions a few times, so this is, I guess, what he's going to stick with. Probably a better fabricator probably could have made this out of one piece. Honestly, I probably could have, but I really didn't want to deal with all the ratchetness of that hole, so I just made it in 3 pieces. So here it is, just like that, and there's the back side. So I am going to set this in right now just with Clecos, but I will be putting rib nuts in. So let me just set this in and then I'll bring it back and show you how it looks in the car. Alrighty guys, so there it is. So now instead of that really big hole, we have a really small hole, and then these will all be, you know, this whole piece will come out. So basically now, I think it goes like that. No, it goes the other way. Hold on a second. There we go. See? So now his boot has somewhere to go. And then that has to be bent down to it, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to wait until after. But there it is. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this weekend. Basically today I had about a half day to do some things that I wanted to get done, and most of it was I wanted to get all the holes filled up in the trunk, let that get sitting at least overnight. So hopefully next weekend we'll get all that taken care of, and then the little shifter tunnel cover that I made, that was just kind of like a bonus for me. So I'm glad I got that done too. And yeah, that's it. Hit share, like, subscribe, all that other fun stuff they tell you to do at the end of the videos, and go check out some of my other videos. They're pretty cool too. So yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Hey, remember, go out there and build something cool. Catch you on the next one. Bye.